Yo, we gonna be on Twitch Thursday, yo. I'm gonna be on it. Boogie's gonna be on it. Shit gonna be a movie. All right. Have Jay Prince on Off the Record. I want to do that. A lot of what I'm talking about on Off the Record on the solo episode this week is literally what Jay Prince said. I agree with. Yo, why the hell? Yo, Kanye West is allegedly, according to him, is worth $10 billion. Why the fuck do we care about a Grammy? Like Drake, the biggest artist, already said he don't give a fuck about it. He won't submit his music to it. Weeknd won't submit his music to it. Like, put it like this. It's kind of like, yo, imagine thinking about the NBA or some other, like, award type shit where it's like where you can get an award or accolade. Yo, if the top guys don't want to be a part of it, like, that shit not the same no more. Like, I don't know why it's a big deal. Like, the Grammys trying to say that they won't have Kanye. I thought they were privileged to have Kanye. The Grammys, Kanye is bigger than the Grammys for me. Right now, Kanye West is bigger than the Grammys. I could be wrong, but Kanye West is bigger than the Grammys. Like, the Grammys ain't bigger than Kanye West. No way. Not in my eyes. Like, the Grammys might help a smaller artist, like, you know, catapult and elevate, but like Kanye West? I see y'all in here. What does this buying badge stuff mean, man? Come to Dreamville Fest? I'm gonna ask J. Cole. Yeah, Grant was to say, yo, you gotta save the stream. All right, people. All right, listen. Somebody said, especially with Trevor Noah being the host, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, yo, these days, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get this moment of clarity. Hopefully, I recreate it on stream or I recreate it on the podcast. We just lived in a really great time where, like, yo, those traditional outlets of what the standards were that kind of like make people validated. That's just not the thing no more. Like, a lot of people used to just think that, oh, I need to go get a Grammy. No, that's not. I don't think that's the standard no more. A lot of people used to be like, oh shit, I'm dropping an album. Yo, I got to go do an interview with these radio stations. No, like, my nigga, like, a podcast could do it. Look, like, you know, even though it wasn't with me, look at how Lil Durk did it. He did a podcast with motherfucking Gilly. Nigga, but like 10 years ago, they would laugh you out of the building. Wait, you not about to go talk to the Breakfast Club? Yo, you not about to go talk to Hot 97? You're not sitting with Big Boy? Bro, they laugh you out the building, bro. Like, we get to realize that, again, salute to all those institutions, not shitting on them, but we get to realize, like, yo, sometimes we're holding on to nostalgia because some of them things don't mean the same no more. Like, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You know, no disrespect to the Breakfast Club or even, like, you know, Hot 97. You know what I mean? I fuck with Breakfast Club. I don't know Hot 97. Anyway, if Lil Durk was on either or, if Lil Durk was on, say Lil Durk did Gilly and Wallow and then went to Breakfast Club, I don't think he'd sell more. If he did Gilly and Wallow then went to Hot 97, I don't think he would sell more. Basically, like, those old ways of, like, acknowledging what real success is, nah, that shit's a dub, man. Like, the money's coming in either way. We got to come up with new formulas. People always, they get at me with this. They say, yo, Ack, well, you one of the people who report sales. Why you keep reporting sales? That's an old way. That's an old metric. You are right. That's a very old metric. But here's the thing. These days, it's the only centralized metric because really we should report streams, but then you have Apple Music who report their streams differently. Apple Music don't even want to tell niggas how much they stream. They don't want to put that shit out publicly. They only report that shit because of Billboard. You know, Spotify might tell you, but Spotify ain't gonna tell you, oh, well, this was domestic in terms of the US and this was overseas. So we want new metrics. Like, I'm not one of the niggas who want to keep saying so-and-so sold this amount first week. Shit, or we can remove all the metrics and let's just talk about which artists, when they drop music, made the most money. Who making the most money? That's what these niggas talk about, right? Who really making the most money? You know, obviously when you think about sales, you kind of estimate money. But like these days, think about like a nigga like YoungBoy. That nigga dropped 22 projects in 4 years. 22 projects in 4 years. Every time he drop a new project, 3 of his other projects charts. Like, even if he sell 130, like the amount of money he making for that week, it's probably like he sold like 300 because like people just always listen to his catalog. They listen to him all day long, all night long. on YouTube, on this, on that. So you know what I mean? I'm all for new metrics, but going back to the Grammy shit, man, like that Grammy shit, like yo, old traditions are hard to die, but like some of these shit, we gotta really bring it outside in the backyard and just shoot it to death. And the Grammys is one of them. There's a lot of just like, you know, old traditions who like, what does it mean anymore? You know what I mean? Like, if a nigga says, man, like Meg Thee Stallion got a bunch of Grammys, man, she got that shit by crying. Like, she was just balling that shit up to her. Yo, she got all the awards. Like, you seen it. This shit don't really mean the same no more. I'm just saying, man, that shit just don't mean the same no more, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna think on that thought a little bit more. Um, somebody says, who got the best project? We ain't getting the money. Fuck the money. Think about the best project. No, I think you see, but the Grammys ain't never been about the best. You see, I'm glad. I think the Paige Kennedy just said that the Grammys ain't never been about the real accolades and what. Bro, the Grammys are the place where Nas never won a fucking Grammy. For how long? The Grammys is the place where I don't think Nicki Minaj got no Grammy. The Grammys are the place that picked Macklemore over Kendrick. Like they weren't picking the best. Nigga, were they picking the best or were they picking the most commercially viable or what was in their own self-interest to pick? So what are we talking about at the end of the day? They're not really like if we're looking for a true determination of an award show, which I do think, you know, I think as your peers should acknowledge the competition and acknowledge what's the best, right? But we used to give these like this to the Grammys to do, but the Grammys, we realized they always got it wrong. And then it almost became like some Illuminati process to actually get nominated for it. So now I feel like shit just changed so much that to me is devalued. You get me? Again, they got to be another type of awards. Put it like this. Yo, think about the NBA, right? Again, these are really premature thoughts that I'm going to really come together with once you hear it on the pod. And also, you hear it on the stream, but just think about the NBA. The NBA at one time, they said, even though I do think the All-Star game should be only fans voting, you know what I mean? They changed it. They were like, oh, okay, well, there's going to be writers that weigh this amount. There should be peers that weigh this amount. You know what I mean? Even how, like, the MVP voting a little bit has changed. Bro, everything has changed a little bit except, like, this fucking old music business. This is why the music business suffered way more than, like, even the movie business and other businesses, because once niggas found out how to, like, fucking just rip a CD, that shit was never the same. That's why they had to take mad time to go to streaming. This industry is just not something that works well with progressing in time. What I'm saying is that if you were to ask me, we have a numbers award show right now. It's the Billboard Awards. The Billboard Awards is a numbers award show. I bet. Cool. But after that, if we're talking about just straight merit, shit, I don't know. Because I can't say like, you know, BMI gives out awards, ASCAP gives out awards. I can't say those. I can't say, what else? What's it, BT and MTV? What the fuck? Hell no. Grammys? Fuck no. Really? You don't got no shit like that. That's what I'm saying, yo. We got to figure out some new shit. Anyway, these are the thoughts and the mad ramblings of Big Ack. Again, Lil Ack on the way. I will be back soon, and I will be doing a stream, hopefully tonight, podcast, definitely tonight, and also some videos. I don't know. Something else coming out. All right? I'm going to catch y'all later.